This video is going to show you how to access electronic resources at QMU when you can't use the remote desktop. All library electronic resources are available to you regardless of whether you use remote desktop or not. The only difference is that when you use Horizon, the remote desktop, you have seamless access to our e-resources. If it doesn't work for some reason, then you can still access all our resources. However, you need to be aware that every time you land on a publisher's website, you will need to find the correct login. The correct login should be either institutional login or Shibboleth login, which is the authentication system that we use at QMU. I'm going to show you a few examples. Let's say you are in one of the ProQuest databases. You have done a search and you'd like to access the full text of an article. So you've clicked on the full text link. You have landed on the Taylor and Francis web page, but you can't see the full text. What you have to do is try and find the correct login. So let's find out if we click on this box, what happens. When you land on this page, don't be tempted to input your username and password into these two boxes. You have to instead choose the institutional login. So log in with Queen Margaret University, Edinburgh. You will be prompted to input your Shibboleth credentials and then click login. You should be able to see the full text of the article. If by any chance you, for example, land on one of the Sage Journal pages, again you have the option to sign in for personal accounts. However, that's not what we need. We need the institution login. So again, click on Access through Queen Margaret University, and you'll be prompted to input your Shibboleth login, which then should give you access to all the articles in all the volumes that we have bought from that particular journal. And here they are. Another example is accessing the e-journals A to Z. This is where you search for the title of a particular journal to see if we have access to it electronically. In this instance, the instructions tell you to log in using your institution's login credentials and select a region or group. And our region is UK Higher Education. And now you can go and find Queen Margaret University. And only now you will be prompted to put in your Shibboleth username and password, which will lead you to this screen. In my case, it didn't because it's remembered it from earlier when I used it for accessing other resources. But in your case, it may prompt you to do that. And then, of course, you just follow the links to the publisher's website. Always look for institutional or Shibboleth login rather than the first login box that you see. That may not allow you to access the resource, and it may look like you have to pay for it, when in fact you just need to find the correct way to access it.